Hey guys, welcome back. Russell Linville here. It's Functional Friday again. Last week we talked about pushing something. Remember, there's a difference between pushing and pressing. We'll get to pressing at a later time. But pushing something using your center of mass to move an object forward. Today we're going to talk about pulling. Now, pulling is moving something towards your center of mass. So you can either do that by using primarily your upper extremities, or pulling something, driving your center of mass backwards to move an object over, right? Or pull an object behind your moving center of mass. So it's about developing force through the floor to drive something in the direction you want to go. And pulling is usually when you drive something towards your own body weight or your own center of mass. So without further ado, because we went into a little bit last time on creating tension through the floor, you're going to do this, carry over those same concepts into pulling something, just as you did pressing something. And so what I have here is one of our sleds. And this object is just, you can think of this as a cart or something you can add a lot of weight to. And for instance, on the job site, if you work, let's say you work construction, or you're working as a stocker in a grocery store, something like that, and you have to pull heavy carts or use jacks to move something around, you have to start pulling something or driving your center of mass in a direction to bring something with you, all right? We see this a lot in athletics as well. Let's say you're making a tackle on someone and you want to pull them over. They're moving forward. You're trying to overcome their force. You drive yourself backwards to bring them down for a tackle. So we see this in sport a lot. So this would translate pretty well. So there's two ways you pull. One, I'm talking a lot about center of mass here. Pulling using your center of mass, driving your legs into the ground to pull an object, looks something like this. You take a hold of the object, stabilize your spine. So remember, we think of that neutral spine position. And then you lean backwards, so you're affecting your center of mass, and you're driving your legs through the floor to pull something over, right? So if you think about what we do to create tension, of course we use our legs. We drive through our legs and our core. But our upper extremity, we have to, again, just like in a pushing motion, we have to wind up our tissues, create tension through our upper body, our pecs, our lats, our scapulas, and maintain that isometric contraction as we're pulling something towards us. The other way we'll do is we'll take the rope out from this sled here, is a pull using primarily just your upper extremities. So again, if you're trying to move an object towards you, you set up in a nice, good neutral spine position. Neutral spine, once again, is the position you want to be in to not only deliver force, but also accept force. And so we think about this. We're interacting with the ground. We keep our spine neutral. So now we're in a good position to move and generate or tolerate force. You grab here, you reach forward, and you pull the object towards you. Now, during this whole motion, my upper extremity, yes, are doing the work, but I'm grounded into the floor, and I'm making sure that I'm not letting the object overcome my own tension and my own force. I want you to try some of those things. This is Russell Linville, Become a Better Human Project. Thanks for tuning in.